This bout we contested over three 3-minute rounds, full Thai rules, 59.5 kilogram division. Introduced to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. With a fight record of 54 fights, 34 wins, he stands 170 centimetres tall, weighing in at 69 kilograms even. Trained out of Core Strength Fitness on the Sunshine Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor Hellraiser Harvey. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner with a 31 fight, 24 victory record. He stands 178 centimetres tall, weighing in at 69 kilograms. Trained out of Rampage Thai Boxing in Logan. Please make some noise for Rhys, the White Knight Lightning.
In Logan for CMT5, Rhys Lightning, and the Sunshine Coast, your neck of the woods, Kung Fu Carrot.
Hey boys, welcome. We've been through the rules, three-minute rounds, full Thai rules. The only exception from those rules, as we know, is 12-6 elbows. Please, none of those, you understand? Make sure you listen to my commands all the time, defense all the time. Get ready for work, come back, ready to fight. Good luck.
I'll tell you what, where you're from, they breed them tough. Geez, we've had some good ones over the years.
Proudly brought to you
some of the great fighters, you know, coming from Joey Hilton's gym up there, Warren Nelson's, Tony Hills, goes back, you know, like some tradition up on the sunny coast.
World-class people like Finlayson, people like that, you know, who were...
100%.
Yeah, it's not always just about the quality fighters either. The work that these, you know, coaches and trainers have done have really changed a lot of kids' lives. Got them off the street, give them some direction. You know, a lot of them you won't even see fight in the ring. They just maybe didn't have it, but there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah. Well, gentlemen, we are here to see Big Trouble in Little Gloves, and this is Fight 6, 3x3, full Thai rules. And we've taken the putting out of the gloves. 5 stoppages from 5 fights. In the red shorts, Rhys Lightning lands a beautiful outside thigh kick and follows it up with a left teep. There we go, to Taylor Harvey. And already that teep that I've called for is there.
Yep, it started off there, but as you can see, straight into the boys are just loading up those punches. I think it's just, you know, adrenaline pumping. You just feel like you've just got to whack with hands, you know.
But then they settle down and realise the way is the old school way. A couple of good knees in the clinch there will sort them out. Beautiful, and some combinations for a change. You want to keep those hands up, Rhys Lightning.
Yeah, really nice body shot there too. Taylor went low with the right hand, good shot.
And good to see someone chopping the leg there, Rhys Lightning. Or, as always, showboating in centre ring, even if it is against a bloke who he's lost to twice before.
Yeah, very calculated. He's not just being silly about it. He's trying to put off the opponent, but I don't think he will with Taylor.
Man, I'll tell you, these little gloves just change the game completely. You know, you can see, you can go, right, you know, this person's winning all the way, and next minute, bang, with one punch changes the whole game.
We've had that probably at least 3 of our 5 fights. We thought it was going the other way until someone went to sleep.
Yep.
Hello to everyone watching in England, in France as well.
Both these boys better defensively. You're making sure those chins are inside those shoulders, so if they get through the hands, the shoulders protecting the chin.
Just better technically, and in the clinch they're working as well. It's not a guy falling over into a guy's knee.
And these guys have fought each other before, so they know exactly how each other goes.
Yeah. Rhys seems to be having a little bit of trouble with his mouth guard. He spat a couple of times. I don't know if he's
I think might be a little bit of blood in there or something.
Yeah, it might be a loose tooth.
Lovely left hook there from Rhys Lightning.
Oh.
And Taylor Harvey.
It was a low blow. It was just a low blow. It did clip him on the chin, but he's okay. He's going to get a little chance to recover.
A bit of thunder in the Lightning there. He's taken a knee. He has up to 5 minutes in regular combat sports. But if we know him, he'll want to get on with it. As will Taylor Harvey, not a bad bone in his body.
I think the boys, you know, they started off, again now they're starting to calm down a bit. They start off, as everyone does in the CMT, and the crowd loves it when they start off just banging away, but the boys are professional enough. They get back into their rhythm again, and it's, you know, who gets the opportunity first.
I think it's genuine respect. I mean, you can say you respect your opponent, but until you go in there and you keep a tight guard, there's no respect really there for your opponent. And there's genuine respect here as Harvey pushes forward, and that right hand is getting in over the top time and time again. Rhys has got to keep that left hand up.
Yeah, that was the first time he'd really pushed forward. He's just trying to find a counter fight. He's trying to make Rhys miss and then hit him with that right hand. He's done it numerous times. There it is again.
I'd love to see these. I'd love to see leg kicks. Like, you know, some of these, the boys are just swinging with those fists. Get back to the tradition and smack that leg to take their mind off their punches and back on.
I was going to say Rhys Lightning and want to be careful with his showboating because these are 4 and 6 ounce gloves.
Again, throwing punches with the chin low and the shoulder, so no one getting hit in the chin there. Really good defensive and attack at the same time. I'm with you, Richard. If a couple of big body kicks, because guess what? When you take someone's lungs, you can't punch.
No. And I remember Costa Zoo saying when he used to fight, he used to smash them to the body, and that used to take their mindset to their body, which then he'd go back to the head.
It's the old one, drop the hands, and I'll bring another one to you. The inventor of this sport, John Wayne Park. He had that cannon of a body kick because he always thought, why throw the hand to the body when I can kick with twice as much force? And Wayne used to catch people on the way in all the time. It was his signature move, and everyone talked about his hands, but no one talked about the fact that Wayne Parr used to drop people's hands by smashing their ribs.
Yep, definitely, and that was a technique he mastered. And even till his last fight, he was still throwing those. As they walked in, he would still catch that mid-kick.
Indeed, and there we see maybe a bit of effort there. We saw a lot of taping, but again, the hands go down here, and I just don't understand why you do it.
Man, if I had my time again, thank goodness I haven't, I would be going from a distance, keep kicking, low kicking, then coming with hands.
Look, it was an interesting round. I give it to Taylor just slightly. I think he landed a little more cleaner shots. Rhys did land a high, nice right kick too to the temple of Taylor early in the round. Let's see if he can do some more of those high kicks.
And I think just Taylor was just the aggressor coming forward.
Yeah.
As he is straight off the bat, Bex Tui here with you, Richard Fogarty and Dodge Hull. Rhys Lightning in the red shorts with the pink hair. Taylor Harvey, the bloke with the regular coloured hair, fires off a beautiful right round kick that's shrugged off by... Do we just call him Lightning?
Call him Lightning for short.
There we go. These two have started to settle into a rhythm.
Yeah.
Which I think is better. Rhys looks a fraction too loose for me against an opponent of this quality.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. And Rhys is, he is a great fighter, but I tell you, I wouldn't leave me hands down where Rhys has got him at the moment if I was fighting Taylor.
Well, the 2 times they've fought so far, he has gone the distance. A lot of guys do this. I don't know, for some reason they fight better with their hands down. It annoys the hell out of me as a trainer, but they're always watching. They're very focused. Eyes are never not on it. It's where they get caught with combinations with those hands.
I'll
come
tell you
down.
what, it's not going to make you any better at Trivial Pursuit, just quietly. Taylor Harvey again scoring as he pushes in, and against this cage which has no flex like the traditional ropes. If you get caught at CMT with the gloves or the cage, you get caught, and forward comes Lightning, and he cops a head kick and says, yeah, that's fine. What else have you got, Taylor Harvey?
Exactly right, but then Taylor changes
good
the game.
shots.
A beautiful left hook. But geez, Rhys Lightning is tough. He's got 4 shots this round that would have ended most blokes' careers. Elbow is the call, but they don't have time to throw one. Referee breaks him, gets some distance. And I'll tell you what it does, gents. It makes rounds go for longer because there's so much action.
Oh, that hurt.
Rhys Lightning is wobbling. Taylor Harvey presses forward, the right hand, the lead uppercut. The uppercut's going to finish it, you'd have to think. An 8 count.
Yeah, he's not fighting back. Good call. Referee's got to put an 8 count on him.
Good call. I was thinking as UFC, then I thought it was all over. I was getting excited.
Not fighting back, and the referee gives him a chance to recuperate, but I thought Taylor was working the body so well there. I thought an uppercut was going to come through beautifully.
You're exactly right, Luke. You're exactly right. He just didn't panic. He went straight to the body. And he's going to do the same again on the cage here. He'll go to the...
He's got 44 seconds to end it, or Rhys Lightning will be saved by the bell. He's locked up the leg for 4 seconds of it there. Taylor Harvey, though, knows he's got plenty of time. Other fights we've seen tonight, people have gone ballistic at this stage.
There it is. He hasn't got...
And that knee, oh my goodness.
And it's just that combination, follow-on combination. It was beautiful.
Really good refereeing. I don't know if that was low. It might have just been left of the box, but give him the benefit of the doubt. He did go down and hold the groin. Peter Hickman just waited a little bit, didn't put the count on him straight away, saw that he was holding his groin, give him a bit of a chance.
I tell you what, it looked fairly legitimate to me.
But the replay will show.
I didn't see it, but yeah.
It looked just to
but
the
hip. I have the worst eye. We have a 40-inch plasma right in front of my face, so
here's
that I know
the
what's
replay
happening.
now. We'll see.
We go.
Where's this knee?
How good are our guys at Real Time Productions? That's
There you go. Well, yeah, as I
that's
say,
legal to me.
Well,
well,
it's
it
borderline.
did come from low, but again,
gotta-
right on the cup.
It could have dragged him up.
You've got to give him the benefit of the doubt. Any shot around the groin there, as a good referee,
And
give him the benefit
can
of the
we
doubt.
just say quite clearly, Rhys Lightning's not the type of guy to take a knee pretending to cop a groin shot, so we can kill that right there.
Yep.
The crowd want to see these guys fight on, so they're not going to call it here. They're not going to call him out. Now, whether Rhys that really hurt him or not, very smart, professional fighter. Take a breath, and he's got his focus back now.
That's right.
Well, there you go, a
But
good
he got-
rest.
You know, he can't go back into what he was just going into, just
No.
taking punches.
No, he got good instructions from his corner when his hands were down and said, "You stop showboat and keep your hands up."
Exactly.
But back down they go, and Taylor Harvey presses forward. He smells blood
And
here.
You can see the stance on Taylor. He's ready to teep with that front kick, and if he can't teep, he'll go with the punches.
Here we go.
I said with 44 seconds to go, all he had to do was survive to make it to the stool, Rhys Lightning. And geez, it was an action-packed second round there. That was to start off a right head kick that he shrugged off, pretended was nothing. But I think that was the beginning of the near end.
Yes. When you do this, it's all right with gloves when people start coming forward and you put your hands down just to cop a few. But when they're this smaller gloves, it only takes one. And as I say, you can see on that screen there, the game's changed. Jelly legs, and off we go.
That's the one that got him. That upward left hook was
Definitely.
a beautiful shot. Great work from our cameras to capture that. And then from there, Taylor Harvey pressed forward. But here's where we see the class of Taylor Harvey.
Yep.
He held it together.
Yep.
He knows he got the chocolates in that round.
Definitely.
And this
it's
is about
been
getting
like
the fight.
Yeah, because it's always dangerous. I don't know if you noticed a couple of times, even though when Rhys was hurt, he was firing in an uppercut elbow, and it only takes a cut right in the middle to stop this, and that'll be devastating for Taylor.
And that's why we have the best combat fight sport in the world. Because we've seen. If you think it's just me talking, we've had 5 fights for 5 stoppages, and we wouldn't have picked just about all of them.
Oh,
A beautiful step-up knee. Rhys Lightning in the red shorts.
just missed the mark.
Coming off a 10-8 round last round.
Hands a little bit higher.
The eyes are glowing on Rhys. He's either focused now or he's a bit wobbly still.
Yeah, Taylor
One of the
mentioned that.
two.
He said he always comes on strong in the later rounds. When the chips are down, that's
cut
when
on-
he performs.
A cut on Taylor Harvey because of the good jabbing from Rhys Lightning.
Exactly right. And you know, Rhys can't get complacent. Yes, he may have got a few punches or kicks in, but you know, he's got 2 rounds against him in my books at the moment. He's got to focus.
He's going to need to finish this. There's 2 minutes 20 to go. Rhys Lightning, he looks like he's trying to just wind up on Taylor Harvey. And Taylor Harvey, until this moment, standing still and copping it. I don't understand why.
No, especially when he was moving forward, he was being aggressive. He got centre ring. When you got centre ring, you sheepdog him into the cage or the ring.
Here we
Yes, now
go,
we're
and this is
starting to
what
go.
Richard Fogarty's asked for, but that's 3 or 4 shots. I mean, he hasn't had to do a heap of work. There we go. If I may say so, Taylor Harvey looks like the guy who got knocked down last round.
Definitely.
And just as I say it,
Never before have these boys ended a fight. They've always gone the distance. And the 2 fights they've met, are they going to go the distance? There's 1 minute 30 seconds in this round.
oh, that's a beautiful right high kick from Harvey. He fires it again, because why not? The step-up knee from Rhys Lightning has whizzed past the nose a few times, and I
Yep.
tell you what, that's the one for him. That's the technique that's going to win it.
If anything, he'll get an 8 count, but I can't see Taylor being out.
A minute 20 to go. A jab's not going to have to do it, Rhys. You are down 10-8 on the last round, and you lost the first on most of our cards. Not sure what that was.
He's still dangerous, Rhys. He's still dangerous. There's a
still
minute to
swinging.
go.
Spinning technique.
Oh,
look
he-
at that.
Oh, there we go.
Taylor's
That was a
nice and tight.
Good step up
He's
knee there,
still
but
controlling it, but it's still dangerous.
still dangerous, definitely.
Still looks tired, Taylor Harvey. He only brings his guard in when he gets quite close.
That's right.
So
Good
arranging
uppercut.
There he goes,
technique.
High
combinations.
kick.
As soon as he does combination, he's scoring more points. Rhys does one-offs at the moment. He's just doing one-offs.
Good elbow strikes now for Taylor.
A superb last round. Taylor Harvey with all the heart in the universe, and Rhys Lightning just standing off, but he's going to have to do something.
Oh, straight right hand.
30 seconds to go.
He gives him a nod, says, come on, bring it on. The crowd loving this one, regardless of the result. Taylor's really controlling the ring.
The third fight, the first 2
Oh,
have
there's
gone
that
the
overhand
distance.
elbow.
Pinned against the cage is Lightning. He comes forward, and Harvey is down, but not in the manner that's going to win Lightning this fight.
Oh, there we have it. The best round for Rhys, but I think still the nod's going to have to go to Taylor. I think he controlled all 3 rounds. Really great performance. What a hard, tough fight. Richard.
Man, I tell you, Taylor, first 2, very controlled. He was scoring the points. Rhys was doing a little bit more fandango than I would like to see. But both of the boys, you know, they went hard at it. Taylor copped a little bit in the third, but I still wouldn't give it against Taylor. He still stayed there. He was still the aggressor coming forward.
I called that jumping knee. I said it's going to whiz past at some stage. And the knees, the long-ranging knees from Rhys Lightning, I don't know why he didn't work them earlier.
Beautiful
but you can,
technique.
You know, hindsight's 20/20, I guess, Rich. And the fact is, Taylor Harvey tucked up and came forward, and he had a period there where he went to sleep. But here, right in front of us, he got to winning the round, and this is where the round was run.
Yep.
Just through sheer volume of punches and elbows.
Yeah, it was soldier-like, very disciplined, kept his hands up the whole time. There was no fancy anything.
And
Taylor
it's
just
simple
grinded away.
Simple combinations.
We just saw something else about these gloves. A beautiful tight guard from Taylor, but a downward elbow went straight through the guard.
Equipment. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scoring about 29-27 for a unanimous decision for the blue corner, Taylor Hellraiser Harvey.